Hi, my name is Ellen, and I just love Hoop Sisters. I've been sewing their designs for about 1.5 years, and they are so well described in their instructions. Their live sessions really are very helpful in knowing exactly what to do to make these beautiful projects. And I'll tell you what, each one is more and more beautiful than the last. I just can't stop buying them. So when you get to make them, everything is very logical. They're very easy to make, and they turn out great. And what better than having the quilting done in the hoop? It really makes it look professional. I got a chance to visit their shop about a half a year ago when they had an open house, and honestly, they are sisters, and they feel like my sisters. Their customer support is very, very friendly and efficient. And I'm a Hoop Sister fan. What more can I say?
Hi, I'm Linda Mather from Shipshewana, Indiana. I've been a Hoop Sister since 2008. I started with the Crazy Compass and I've gone from there. I love their designs, all of them. The one behind me is Sown Seeds, which is one of my favorites. I love the support we get from Hoop Sisters, the videos, the slideshows, and the printed instructions that are step by step. If you're afraid to try it, try one of their smaller projects. They're easy to do and you'll get hooked like me. Thanks.
I forgot we're unmuted.
That's okay. We're real. Almost time. 3, 2, and 1.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. We're so excited today. We have Lavender Love that we're going to show you.
Yes, we're very excited. We love workshop days. They're just so fun. It's so nice to see you all in the comments. What did you guys think of our fabulous customer testimonials in the beginning? I thought that was awesome.
I thought they were awesome. They almost made me tear up. Ellen and Linda did a great job on those.
Thanks, girls. I know. Oh, you have my cough. Did I give it to you through coughing for a month over these lives? I hope not. I thought I was going to get one last cough out before we started, and then I realized we weren't muted. So anyways, before we dive in today, I just want to remind you, if you're viewing on Facebook, you do want to give Facebook permission. If you've never done this before, it's basically just allowing StreamYard, our streaming service, to be able to see your name and your comment. And it will also, when we can see those, you can get entered into a giveaway that I have set up.
That's great and they have to do it because we don't want to do a giveaway and have Facebook user pop up.
Well, it doesn't take your name unless you are.
Yeah,
so do that. If you've ever done it before, you're good to go. And it's just a Facebook thing. If you're watching on YouTube, we can see your name. Everything's good there. Okay.
And Aubrey put a generous amount of money on that giveaway. So
I did.
That's exciting.
I did. Okay. Well, we are so excited that you're here. If you have never participated in a Hoop Sisters workshop, or if you consider yourself really new around here, give me a number 1 in the comments. Drop the number 1 in the comments if you're pretty new around here. And then if you have been around the block with us, which we know a lot of you have. Oh, someone said their first, Bonnie and Wanda.
Then we should probably do some introductions.
We will.
Okay.
I promise.
All right.
We will. Look at all these number 1s. That's fantastic. And if you've been around, you know how this all works. Give us a number 2 in the comments, which I see Pam has done already. And Annie's right. We should probably introduce ourselves for this day 1 of the workshop. So our designer, co-founder, digitizer, the short lady next to me, is Annie Moody. She is our Hoop Sisters co-founder with her sister, Linda Remmers. They're in the middle of that picture there.
We're the meat and the sandwich in the picture.
That's an odd way to put it, but yes. And then, so they're sisters. And then my name is Aubrey Ellerbrock. I'm her daughter. That's why I can call her short and pick on her. So that's okay. And I just do a little bit of everything except quilt and sew. So no.
So we really need you. We need all the help we can get.
That's right. And then my sister is on the far left, and that's Sarah Congdon. She's also a designer and digitizer here at Hoop Sisters. And you probably, if you've been around here, you've seen her do some of these workshops too. I've loved this. I keep seeing first workshop and things like that in the comments.
We're glad you're here.
And
that's
Mary,
exciting.
Mary is from Van Wert, and she just met you at the thing you did there. So
we did.
Awesome.
The American Sewing Guild. It was fun.
So that's who we are. And we also couldn't do what we do without Nina Gladden. She's our customer service guru and our event concierge. That means she's going to take care of you and make sure that you have all your questions answered. And we're going to make sure you get, if you decide to take a step further and order something, we're going to make sure you get the best price, deal, all that good stuff. Her contact information is there on the screen. We'll also pop it up a little bit throughout. I see some yay Ninas in the comment. So she's super helpful. And like we say on the screen here, we actually have a real life person who answers the phone.
We do. But if she's busy, you may get an answering machine, not a real life person. But Nina, the real life person, will definitely call you back.
That's right. So just know that she's there to help take care of you too. And then I also, because we have a lot of number 1s in the comments, I just want to take just a moment before we actually dive into the good stuff and just explain what is a Hoop Sisters workshop. Well, we're doing about 2 of them a month right now.
We are. This is my third one today, or third one this week.
Third live this week.
Third live this week.
Yeah, it's we've been busy, but it's so much fun. Yes, I will pop the StreamYard information up again. So there you are. But basically, this is a free virtual event where you will get to see a new design that we're debuting. And then you're going to get to watch the designer, in this case, Annie, stitch out the block. She'll actually walk you through how to make it in her embroidery machine, which is really cool. And then if you decide that you want to participate, you can order the design. We give really good pricing during our workshops. But you don't have to. So you can just watch for free, take in the knowledge, learn, hang out with us, laugh at us.
Yeah.
Or you can,
not with us, but at us. That's fine too.
Yeah. Or you can decide, you know what, I think I'm going to give this a try. And we'll make sure that you get some good pricing during the event as well. Okay. And Nina's in the comments too, which means if you have a question throughout, if we don't get to it, she'll probably see it in there. So feel free. I know. Sorry, Cindy. Feel free to drop comments. Annie can either answer them. If we don't get to them, we will. And Nina can help you as well. So that's basically what you got yourself into. All right. We also do want to mention, we do work with local quilt shops. The local quilt shops that are listed on the screen right now have at least 6. Some of these have a lot more in stock. Okay. So that means if you are in Woodstock, Illinois, Seymour, Connecticut, Paris, Ontario, Canada, Northeast Pennsylvania, Cos Bay, Oregon. I hope I'm saying that right because I'm about to give them a shout out. Twin Falls Center, or Twin Falls in Idaho, Fremont, Nebraska, or Hudson, Illinois, then please, please, please shop with your local quilt shop. Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you are not near any of these locations, you can shop direct with us as well. So while we're on this screen about shops, I got a little note passed to me this morning that said, Cruisin' Quilt Shop, which is, I think you're in Cos Bay, Oregon. I could be butchering that. I hope not. But you guys have a group of embroidery enthusiasts. I'm imagining them right now going, yay! I hope. But we're so excited that you guys are meeting up at the shop to watch the workshop.
Yes.
It's so fun.
That is fun.
I absolutely love that.
I'm jealous. I wish they were all here or we were there, and that'd be a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. If they were here live, it would be so much pressure. I'm glad that you're at the local quilt shop watching it for sure. Coos Bay. I probably put it wrong. Okay. Yeah. Well, I hope I'm saying it right now that it's that, but
maybe we spelled it wrong on there too.
I'm sure I spelled it wrong for sure. But anyways, we are so glad that you're here hanging out with us. And as we said, I don't know. Susan, I don't think Aurora has it, but they can get it for you. Yeah. So if your shop is typically one that has it, just ask them.
Yeah, they'll get it in.
And they'll get it in for you. And if you're going, I'm not close to any of those, hang in there. Just hang in there, okay? Oh,
there it is. Did you know that slide was next?
I mean, I did an hour ago, but I forgot right now.
Well, there's the big reveal.
This is our
Lavender Love. And as you can see, it's in a little galvanized tin looking pot.
Yes.
And all those lavender flowers are growing right out of it. It's on a cute little plaid, purple plaid tablecloth. And there's an awesome little spray of lavender with a little ribbon around it. It's just so cute. And the border has a whole bunch of lavender plants surrounding
Rosemary says, oh dear, I need it. It is beautiful. And we should probably, since I unveiled it a little too early, I'll take this down and we can hold it up because you guys are going to freak out when you see the details, right? Oh, I see a question I shouldn't answer, but squirrel. Don't worry. Mystery quilt we'll talk about. Not today, but we will have one.
There is a squirrel over there.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So why don't we take it down
Someone's watching from work.
I know
I'm not gonna
that's
name
the
names.
theme this week.
It is.
Too
Let me grab
cute.
this.
Cindy said she's in trouble again.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's take this down. And
That's a little 5-inch. That's not quite finished yet. But
do you
this
want
is,
me to hold it and you can point and talk about it?
Sure. This is
Just
the
move it where you need it.
7-inch. Let's try and make a little square. It's hard on here. Okay, there we go. That's good. Now don't move. So as you can see, it has a plaid tablecloth, and you can see it's done so that there's a little dimension. It looks like the tablecloth is coming down. The little ribbon on here, you can add it or you can just skip it. There's actually ribbon stitched underneath there, but it has shiplap quilting in the background.
See that, or should I need to get closer?
Get a little closer. I think they can see it, but let's
is
make sure.
amazing.
Can you see that shiplap on there?
Yes, Rosemary said perspective. 100%.
Perspective, absolutely. And actually, I actually had to call or FaceTime my granddaughter, who's Aubrey's daughter. Her name is Haley. And I said, Haley, I want this to make sure it looks 3D. She's a little artist and she can draw just about anything.
She is pretty
she gave
amazing.
me some advice.
And she knew right away.
She knew right away what I needed to
She
change.
said perspective.
Yep. And somebody here, I think,
perspective.
mentioned perspective. Well, Haley helped me get some perspective on this one.
It's awesome.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Also, I just love little details that really just make it amazing. And this, Mom, I love this. Like, so maybe you can point to it and talk about it because I'm struggling.
Oh, you mean just the flowers that are laying on the table?
Yeah, and the bow.
Yep, and the bow. And underneath the bow, you don't have to add a little 3D ribbon, but when it's stitching the step it's just like a little stem stitch that looks like ribbon. If you want it flat, you can just leave it like that. But if you choose to add just a little tiny piece of skinny ribbon on there, just lay it down before it stitches that step and then tie it in a bow. And it just, I just love little details like that, which makes it fun.
Everybody always likes to see the back.
Yep. I did a 1-piece back on these little projects. I like to do just 1 piece because chances are little stuff's going to either be on the wall or on a table. You're not going to cover up with it and necessarily see the back. So we like to do the 1-piece back. That way you don't have to match bobbins and all that stuff. And you don't have to do sashing. You just slap a piece on there. And we're going to show you how to do that tomorrow.
Okay. What do you guys think? What do you think? I think it's really, really stinking cute. It's adorable.
It is.
So,
I like it.
I have a couple quilt detail slides that have sizing and all that stuff.
Okay.
Can we talk about that and then move you over here?
Or why don't I just do a couple steps?
Okay.
And then when we get to the part where it's stitching the wood grain on the shiplap, then you can get to your details.
She's the boss.
We're
Let's do it.
multitasking today.
All right, we'll take you over to the machine and get stitching. I've seen a couple questions. We will get to pricing, sizing, all that good information. But first, let's switch over to Annie.
Hold on here. I'm going to turn my thread cutter back on because I don't like cutting threads if I don't have to, right?
And remember your mic is over here.
Okay, sorry about that. I just turned my thread cutter on. Okay, so I'm doing little 5-inch blocks so I can complete the sample that's on the design wall behind me. The first step you're going to do is you're going to hoop your battleizer, which I did, and then the machine will stitch a placement stitch. And the next step, step 2, would be if you wanted to add a little extra layer of wool. I'm not going to add the wool to this one. We've done a lot of other workshops and stuff where we've done that, but the rest of the blocks I've done don't have wool in it, so I want it all to look the same. So I'm skipping the wool for the workshop. And the other thing that I use this tan thread here, and you will use water-soluble thread for the first few steps, because the first few steps, if you use the water-soluble, it makes it for less thread changes all the time. So I'm actually over on step 3. And step 3 on this, I didn't show them which block we were doing.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Grab it off the wall here and I will show them. Okay, so this is the block that we are doing. And so that's it. And it only has 2 pieces of fabric. It has your background fabric and then your brown fabric for the dirt. So we're going to start out with our step 3, and we're going to add our background fabric, which is our fabric 1. And you're just going to center it right over where that placement stitch. And I'm going to peek underneath just to make sure I have equal amounts, top to bottom, and also side to side. I will smooth it out. And again, this is a water soluble step, but I'm going to use just regular thread so you can see exactly what is stitching out. And all you have to do is let it tack that down. You might just make sure that your fabric lays nice and smooth. Okay, and then what you can do here is you will cut this fabric out, just like a scant 1/4 inch, cut this section out. And I will tell you that it's kind of an optional step, you really don't have to, because we could just applicate the brown fabric on top of it. And I think most of the time the fabric that'll be the dirt is probably going to be lighter than your background. But if for some reason you have a really dark background and this area is going to be light, you would probably want to grab your hoop scissors just to cut that section out of there. So I think since I have a white background and brown dirt, it probably is not going to matter. The next step, which is step 4, is it's going to sew the detail on the shiplap. So I'm just going to let it go, and Aubrey can talk to you about a few things.
All right. Okie dokie. Let's talk about a couple things, as she says. So, first of all, you already saw the free gift. We did that yesterday. Now today we're unveiling the design itself and the bonus, and the bonus is super cute. We'll show that to you. We'll hold that up here in a little bit, but I just wanted to talk about kind of these details in here. So, I love that the pot that the lavender's in has that sort of like galvanized tin look to it. We already talked about that ribbon that is an option that you can add that just helps that pop out. It's so cute. I love the perspective where it looks like it's sitting on that table. It's got that kind of 3D look to it. And who doesn't love purple, by the way? Also, this design comes on USB. It's also available as a digital download for $35. And it does include 5-inch and 7-inch block sizes. So it's multi-formatted, so it doesn't matter which embroidery machine brand you use. You'll have the format you need in both of those sizes. The sample we held up was the 7-inch size.
Yes.
We'll show you what Annie's working on now is a 5-inch, just so you'll be able to see the difference in sizes. And then the approximate finish size will depend on obviously which block size you use. So it's about 14.5 inches squared if you're doing the 5-inch block, and it's about 20.5 inches squared if you're doing the 7-inch. So we also did list the minimum hoop sizes there, depending on the block size that you're using. So I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that. Do you want me to keep going?
Just keep going. I got a few more minutes.
Okay.
Making some wood panels.
Here's
here.
another. Woo!
Whoa, Aubrey's just jumping ahead of herself here, isn't she? Is this by design? Or?
Well, they were in order, but we never know where we're going next.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Okay, before we talk about that, why don't you show them this? Look at how she's quilting over there and presenting over here.
That's right. Multitasking. This is your bonus. And Aubrey will tell you if she hasn't already. Maybe I wasn't listening. And it says lavender over and over.
I didn't tell him any of that.
Oh, this is your bonus. And she'll give you details on how to get the files to make this cute little bonus.
Yep.
I'm going to take my stuff
I
out
love
of here.
that she was using it to hold the fabric for the current project she was working on.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that. I would put my K-cups or like coffee thing.
You would
or
totally
tea.
put K-cups in
Yeah,
there.
that's what I would use this for, but how stinking cute.
It's called a fat quarter cubby.
Fat quarter cubby.
That's what I called it.
Okay.
And you make, well, I'm going to show you a little bit more about it tomorrow, but this is the bonus that you get. and it's done with Battleizer. So it's just kind of this cute little slouchy bag or box that fits your fat quarters in there very nicely.
So
You can
cute.
put your thread in there. Aubrey's going to put her K-cups in there.
Yeah.
Sarah would put her Nespresso pods in there. She's a true coffee drinker.
Yeah, that's a little pricey for me, but it's delightful.
Yeah, it is delightful. But this is going to be your bonus today.
Yes.
And Aubrey will tell you how to get that.
And we will tell you how to get that. In fact, I think I'm going to go to that and skip the fabric information. We'll come back to the fabric information. Is it all in the hoop?
The bonus?
Well, I don't know. Did you mean the bonus or the talk about all of it?
Okay, the bonus, that fat quarter cubby,
Great
that
gift
is,
basket.
Yep, a little gift basket. It's 5 super quick to stitch blocks. They're 5-inch blocks. So I did all 5 in one hooping. If you have a really big hoop, just put it in there. All the steps are the same, so you can organize it and hit the buttons so that everything stitches out in the correct order. Well, but it's just super fun. You just sew them together, sew the sides up, and then your machine has a problem.
And then you mess your thread up.
That's right.
So I also just wanted to say, this was the free gift. This is the bonus. Like, what about a little spa gift basket for someone? It's just got it all. You know what I mean? It's got the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to jump into how to get the bonus and the best pricing. So obviously, if one of the shops that we listed on the earlier parts of the screen, if one of those is near you and they're your local quilt shop, shop with them. But if some of our people don't have a local quilt shop near them, if that's you, then you can shop with us directly. In fact, if Nina could drop the shopping link, that would be great. So we do have good little bonuses and some 10% off of bundles if you order on our website before tomorrow night, which is Friday, April 5th at midnight. Okay. So how this works is we do recommend you use our Battleizer. Now, Battleizer is a really cool product that, Sarah, can you toss me one of those Battleizers? Thank you. I'll hold this up and show you too, but Battleizer is a batting and stabilizer combination product all in one. So when you do our designs, you just hoop your Battleizer. It's going to be kind of the middle of your quilt sandwich, and you do not need to add stabilizer. How cool is that? So just know that the Battleizer is highly recommended. And again, it's 2 products in one. No need to add the stabilizer. So when you put the design in your cart and 5 yards of Battleizer in your cart on our website, they're 2 separate products. You add both to your cart. What will happen is it will automatically give you 10% off. Plus, it's automatically going to pop that bonus in your cart. And I got to say, I love it when the bonus and the free gift and the design all coordinate. You got to have it all. It's super duper cute. And I can think of so many fun gift ideas with this one. So again, for best pricing, order before tomorrow night at midnight Eastern time. The design is $35. It is available as a download or a USB. Our 5-yard pack of Battleizer is $33.99. And I'm going to guess that you're going to get a little bit more than one project out of this 5 yards of Battleizer too. Now, the bonus is on our website for $15. So it's an add-on if you don't want to bundle. But oh my gosh, why not bundle? Because what happens is you're going to get the 10% off and the bonus for free. So instead of spending $83.99, you're just going to spend $62.09. And I did have a last minute change on that total. So I'm not 100% sure my savings number is correct, but it'll go into your cart at $62.09. I just realized that we had that change. So that's the best way to go. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to say, I already have Battleizer, or I'm outside the United States, or whatever the case may be. So if that's you and you don't need Battleizer, but you really want the bonus, there's 2 ways you can get it. You can either spend the $15, or you can simply add $62.10 worth of products to your cart. And what will happen is the bonus will pop in your cart for free. So if there's something else that you would like instead of the Battleizer, it wouldn't be the 10% off, but you will get the bonus, which is really nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, we don't want to go there yet. I also wanted to pop in here real quick. You tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I thought it was ready, but you know, it's alive, so stuff happens.
Okay, well
when
then,
you're live, no
instead of going back to Annie right at this second, I do want to show this. Okay, now I have a disclaimer here. We do not have instructions to make this a pillow, but Heirloom Treasures Creative Sewing Studio, they're up in Paris, Ontario, Canada, and they're very active Hoop Sisters dealer, and they actually figured out a way, how cute is this, to turn the design into a pillow. And then what they did was they used the border blocks and turned it into a flange. How cute is this? So I just had to show this to you. Okay.
I'm going to walk them through it.
Okay. The machine is not cooperating.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
All right. You walk them through it.
I will have to walk you through this one. I apologize. And for all those people that put a number 1 in the beginning, this is your first workshop. This never happens.
Don't use this as a guide.
That's right. So you're going to hold
Do
it
you
up.
want me to push this down so you can?
So I can see?
Yeah.
That's fine. Just like that. So if you don't mind holding that, the
Okay.
hoop, and just kind of square it up in the picture. So basically, where did my block go? We have done the step partially of doing all the detail of the wood in the background. The next step is you're going to add your dirt. So you would take your little piece of fabric, that is your dirt, and you'd lay it right over that area there. The machine would tack it down, and then you would take your Hoop Scissors Mini, this is our little offset handled, tiny thin blade, pointy scissors. That's great for applique. And then you would trim this up there, and then pull off the extra. And then the machine does the satin stitch to finish that raw edge. And then after that, you're going to add your green thread. So you'd add your green thread that does the greenery at the bottom. And then there's 2 different colors of purple. So you could use the same color purple all the way through, or if you want to use a darker purple and then a lighter color, a variegated purple this would be a perfect project for a variegated thread. So I apologize that the machine I've tried 4 times and it wants to give me a hard time each time. So it needs a little more TLC than what I can give it during a live. It's okay, Sarah. No, that's all right. We'll figure it out. So basically, it's super duper easy to stitch out. That is the little 5-inch block.
It's so cute.
It is so cute. So should we compare that to the 7-inch?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your 7-inch block right here. If I lay this right on the inside, you can see basically about 2 inches bigger on the 7-inch.
Mm-hmm.
So this one goes there. And basically that's it. It's super easy to do. It's like I said, in the 2 top ones, it's just 2 different pieces of fabric, your background and your dirt. And then you add the florals with thread. So it's a lot of fun. I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to stress out about it because there's no point. And I think we have a lot of people here that are really good with their embroidery machine. It'll be fine.
And the people who have seen us do this a million times, maybe just let the other people know.
Yeah, we're not always this bad.
Even with technical, thank you, Nancy. Thanks for your kind words. We really appreciate that. So I think the only other thing left to talk about is the fact that we did make some fabric kits for this. Now, a couple caveats with the fabric kits is that we first of all, we have very limited quantities. We don't stock a lot of them. So if you want the fabric kits, you're going to have to kind of move quickly. That's number 1. Number 2, if you have a local quilt shop near you, we really prefer that you go shopping with them. So from the design to the fabric, they can get battleizer, trimmer. If they are a Hoop Sisters shop and ever carry our things, someone mentioned Aurora earlier. I'm sure they would order it in for you.
Yes, absolutely.
So before you shop with us, check your local quilt shop. If you don't have an active local quilt shop near you with Hoop Sisters, or you just don't have one at all, then this is perfect. You can get it all kind of one-stop shop. And I do think I have another slide here
Nana?
Okay. I do have something I want to mention as well.
Oh, yes.
Is that
Hold on, I'm going to put
if you do get the kit, there's going to be a little baggie in there. This is lavender. And I have had, we've seen a couple comments as we're doing like sneak peeks and stuff, that if you're allergic to lavender, do not get the fabric kit, because each fabric kit has got a little bag of lavender in there.
We didn't even think about someone being allergic to it.
So don't, you have been warned.
So if you're allergic, it does come with the fabric kit.
It does. And that way, when you make your little lavender sachet, you can fill it with the lavender.
Yes.
But, okay. Now we'll go to your slide. If that's
okay. Well, and if you want, we can hold up what you have, but I do have the slide that kind of talks. I have that basically.
We have, okay. So basically, this is what is in your kit. You're going to get, this is your background. So a cute little fat quarter of your background. You get a little fat quarter of that. You get the tin pot that it comes in. You're going to get a cute little silvery fairy frost that looks just like really galvanized metal. So you'll get a fat quarter of that. And then you will, for, I believe, this is the tablecloth fabric. So you get a really light lavender for your tablecloth fabric. You get dirt. The lavender is real, but the dirt is fabric. So you'll get that. And then you also get the fabric for the border. I'm not sure which is which. And you get a backing.
So is it basically, that's exactly this?
Yes, to do a 7-inch. So if you can't do a 7-inch, you can still get the kit. You'll just have a little extra fabric left over, so you can make lots of fat quarter cubbies and then lots of the lavender sachets.
So does this include backing?
Yes.
And binding?
It includes backing and binding. Has everything you need to do it.
Done.
You have to provide your own thread, but it has absolutely everything. And when you get the kits, you're going to have to look over this, just double check to make sure that we have put everything that we say is in the kit, make sure everything is in there. But it's like you got everything you need except your thread, which all embroiderers all have a collection of that.
Okay. All right. So I did put the fabric stuff up on the screen just so we could talk about it. What I like is it's 5 fabrics. So, and it's easy to pick these fabrics, right? Because you want it to look like lavender.
It is.
And I did put on there some extra little other supplies that you might need to, in case somebody was wondering.
And if your shop is one who's selling the Lavender Love, or, ask them if maybe they can get it in, get your fabric from them.
Yes.
Don't get it from us, because we want to support our local quilt shops too.
Yep. We do ship to Canada. It can be a little pricey, unfortunately. We do have Heirloom. I'm going to put the shops back up. And if I was you, sorry to flip through here, it would make you guys seasick. Heirloom Treasures Creative Sewing Studio is in Paris, Ontario. I know Canada's really big, so I don't know if that's near you, but I would just look them up and maybe get a hold of them and see if you can order through them.
They're probably closer to us than most people in Canada.
Heirloom is?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
In Ontario.
If they don't ship that far, or it's, whatever, then you can order from us, but it's going to be expensive. So I would definitely start with your local quilt shop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like we kind of sped through this because
the sewing was quick.
Because the sewing didn't show the best of Hoop Sisters today. So if you guys have questions, let us know. Paris is very close to me. Perfect.
Nice.
Go to the shop. Awesome. They're the ones that did the pillow too. So I feel like that's awesome. And then I do want to just cover this again real quick so you guys know and get the best deal possible. Thank you guys for being so sweet about our machine deciding not to be friendly today. But for the best pricing, I just want to reiterate that Friday, April 5th, which is tomorrow at midnight, is when the specials end. The shops do have access to the free gift. They have access to the bonus, and they can offer the 10%. So just check with them on all those things. And they can give you fabric or sell you fabric. So as we mentioned, we do recommend pairing this with Battleizer. It's the best product. It's designed specifically for what we do in the hoop. It's got the batting and the stabilizer all in one product. So we do like to bundle with that. Nina, could you drop that shopping link again? And so they're separate products. You're going to add the design to your cart, and then you add the battleizer to your cart. It's on the 5 yards only. And that will get you two things. It will get you 10% off the bundle, and it'll get you the bonus for free. And those things will hop in your cart like that automatically. And if you were to buy them all separate, so you bought the design, bought the battleizer, bought the bonus, it would be $83.99. But with the 10% off and the free bonus, you're only going to spend $62.09. So,
You know, I was looking at the savings on their 21, almost $22, and that's just a couple bucks off of what the fabric kit costs. So it's almost like getting a free fabric kit.
Whoa, that's crazy. And I also just recently found out that most people don't put the backing
with their kits.
With the kits. So I feel like that's pretty cool too.
Or
thank
the binding.
Yeah. Thanks, Nina. She dropped that order link. So you can go shopping there to get the best pricing. And again, if you don't need the battleizer because you already have a bunch of it in stock, or you're outside the US and you'd prefer to just work with downloads, as long as you have $62.10 worth of products in your cart, you will get the bonus absolutely free. But all of that expires tomorrow. This is like the workshop savings. Okay. All right. Let's talk real quick about what we're going to do tomorrow.
Tomorrow is going to be fun. Tomorrow, we're going to learn how to trim the blocks using our Trimmer by George 3.0. And we're also I'm going to show you our pinning technique that we like to use. So I'll show you the proper way to pin so that everything stays lined up right where it is. I'm going to sew a block together, and then we're going to talk about adding a one-piece backing, and I'm going to show you how to do that.
Yes. So
yeah.
no machine.
No, and I think, well, no, we are going to use a machine.
We are.
Matter of fact, in my mind, I'm thinking I should just videotape afterwards, and maybe we can throw it up there on the Facebook VIP group.
So you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
Sorry about the machine difficulties.
Okay, we do have a giveaway today. So I'm going to pop the keyword up one more time. And if you are watching this live, you can type the keyword lavender in the comments, and it will get you entered to win $50 in store credit.
And it's a tricky word.
Did I spell it right?
No, you spelled it correctly, but I just want to make sure everyone else spells it correctly.
You think it's tricky?
I think it is. Just make sure that you do. I see somebody spelled it with AR at the end. It's actually ER. So LAVENDER, pop it in there again, just in case. I know the A's and the E's in that word can be, I had to look it up when I was doing this design because I'm like, I probably need to make sure I'm spelling it correctly.
Now you got me all nervous.
I know, you're good.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go over and share my screen. If you guys have any questions about how to order or what's included or the sizing or any of that stuff, wait till the lavender comments stop pouring in so feverishly. But after the giveaway, type them in and we will get those answered. Okay. I am going to go ahead and share the giveaway.
Did you say what you're giving away yet?
$50 in store credit.
Wow. Awesome.
Which is awesome. Okay. Let's see. All right. We have 161 of you in. Couple more. Anybody?
There's another one.
There we go. Okay, we're gonna hit the button and see who our lucky lady or gentleman is. All right, Jane Epperhart.
Congratulations, Jane.
Yes, congratulations. Now I'm gonna pop up some instructions for you on the screen, because you are going to want to contact Nina within 5 days to claim your prize. She'll pop $50 in store credit in your account, and then you can go shopping and you can get whatever you want. Her email is on the screen. It's nina@hoopsisters.com, and she will help you out. All right, I am just going to take a look. Okay, now is a great time. If you have a question specifically to the design or the deal or anything like that, now's a good time to drop it because the comments are slowing down. And we will be back tomorrow for day 2. And why don't you tell them real quick again what we're covering for day 2 while I wait for
Okay.
any other comments?
Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to use the trimmer by George to trim this block. I'm going to show you how to pin the blocks together so that they don't move around when you're trying to sew them. We're going to sew a block together to another block, and I'm going to talk about the one-piece backing and how to do that. So we'll have a jam-packed day. I may even, if time, if we have enough time, I may even show how to, how to assemble the bonus block. So
I actually didn't list the phone numbers of the shops, but if you just Google or go to Facebook, since you're watching on Facebook, and I'll put the shop names back up. And if you just look up Heirloom, since I think you're talking about Canada, I'm going to add this. There we go. There's the name and the city and where they're at. I didn't have their phone number listed. How do I cut with the trimmer and not scrape the metal edge? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see. Do you stitch in the ditch for the one-piece backing? Yes, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what that means, but I'm thinking no. I had another one up here. What size is the bonus? Do you know that?
The bonus are 5-inch blocks.
Okay, perfect. Yep. It's so cute. I like how it's kind of slouchy too.
It is. I like that too. It makes it fold over real nicely.
Okay. We did that. And then someone said, how much do you need in the cart to get if we don't want the battleizer? I think it was $62.10. Mm-hmm. But if you have any problems with it, get a hold of Nina. We'll get you straightened out.
Someone asked, can I change a design for a 4x4? I think she means, can she resize it to be a 4-inch by 4-inch? If that's not what you meant, just to kind of clarify in the comments. And I would say probably when we resize, we have to go over every little object and make adjustments after we resize. So it's not like you can just say, hey, make this 4x4 and it all come out perfect, because when you do that, it probably will not be perfect. Mm-hmm. And it could just cause issues.
So do not recommend.
Do not recommend resizing.
Okay. So someone in the comments, thank you, Karen, just dropped the phone number for Heirloom Treasures. They're the shop that's in Canada. So if you want to get a hold of them, we don't have any information on how they turned it into a pillow. They're just awesome. So anyway, I
might turn that little 5-inch into
I'm sure you could do it. We just didn't give instructions on how to do it, right? The bonus is not on USB. That's a good question. The bonus is just a download that pops in if you hit that certain number. So
just automatically
download only.
Appears.
Yep. Yes, the video will be available to watch on replay. And Annie, I think, is going to play with her machine too. And
I'll just record a video of everything working properly.
Right. Okay. So it will be available. Joyce, if there's shops that are on the screen now, or the quilt shops that you can order from. And Nina can drop the link again. If these people are not near you, you can order direct from us. But if they are near you or close to you, same state even, get a hold of them and they'll probably even ship it to you. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the link. Okay, there you go, Joyce. Nina just dropped the link. So you guys can check that out there and take advantage of the 10% off and the bonus, which is fantastic. But it doesn't last very long. So
it's true. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's awesome. So I'll redo a video so that you can all watch it. So keep your eyes open for that. And thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. We can finish this thing up.
Yep. Everything will work better tomorrow.
Oh yeah. As soon as the camera's turned off, it'll work perfectly.
That's right. No, you don't need a promo code. All you have to do is put it in the cart and it will automatically take it off for you. Okay. And customer service numbers right there if you guys need help. All right. Thank you all. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.